Hi, I'm Nathan Oakley and this is video log number 7. I didn't expect to make a video log quite so fast after the last one I just made about not being able to see the lunar rover from Earth ever. But here we are again making yet another video log, and the reason is fairly simple. I looked for a good while at subliminal embeds and predictive programming through several YouTube channels, which I'm sure I've put in other video logs. And TV's never really been the same ever since, so I've watched less and less and less and less TV. And my wife still loves TV, generally the cartoons, the Family Guy, the American Dad, all of the Seth MacFarlane stuff, obviously, everybody loves it. And it's ram-packed full of this stuff, but still it has its very politically incorrect humour, and I think to a certain extent, whether we like it or not, we all love that. But yeah, we were watching South Park, or at least I was, while my wife was asleep. It was left on TV, and I just kind of caught it in the background while I was typing a reply to one of the shills on one of my messages, on one of my videos rather. And I sort of caught the plot. It was about a Pinewood Derby car that they'd built, and they'd put some crazy substance in it. It made warp drive, and then the alien visitors came, and the alien visitor turns out to be a bandit, and he's got a load of gold, and they want to keep it. So when the police come, which is where we're at in the background, they tell the police that there's nobody there. Then the police take off, and I'll play the clip. I'll duck out of the way.
Huh. Something wrong, sir?
I don't know, David. Just something about that planet didn't feel right.
So if I duck in, he ain't kidding. I mean, what he's actually used, if I can grab the iPad, is the blue marble, which I couldn't quite believe when they actually superimposed it. Something about this isn't quite right, he says. And there it is on the NASA site. Just so you can see that. I don't know if you can just look it up. But yeah, they're using the blue marble picture. The rest of the whole thing is predictive programming. I mean, it's undeniable. They're talking about warp drive, they're talking about alien visitors. They even hint at the sort of farce that is NASA when they're building this car. They're putting it together with bits and pieces, but yet it breaks the warp barrier with nothing but a bag of standard bits. This is being explored to a heavy degree at the moment by Mark Sargent with his industrial valve and seal expert, giving him a statement that essentially says the ISS can't work unless it was undergoing non-stop maintenance. And it's a bit like the Pinewood Derby car, you know, it's a farce to think that these things really do what they say they can do. But yeah, here we have it on South Park. They're showing it you. The alien behind me even says, something about that planet just isn't right. And earlier on, they did use a cartoon of Earth when the Pinewood Derby car leaves Earth's atmosphere to be captured by the space bandit. They use a cartoon, so there's no reason to use the actual blue marble, but they do. They use it at a very key moment, and it's when the alien is saying something isn't quite right with that planet, and he's very much correct. It's Dupers' delight. These psychopaths love it. They love to shove it right in your face. They want you to know that they know. And if you don't know, which most of people around the world don't know, that this is a complete farce, it's there in South Park, and it's there because they want to laugh at you. They want the Dupers' delight. It's the best thing in the world for them. They know and you don't. But yeah, there it is, the blue marble being used in South Park just to laugh at us. Anyway, I've been Nathan Oakley. I will see you in the next one.